Hi folks, welcome to Business Spotlight. I'm joined today by Sam Furr from Tappable. Sam, it's fantastic to see you. Welcome to Business Spotlight.
Hello, thank you for having me. Good to see you, sir.
You're welcome. You're always welcome. Sam, look, we're gonna have a fun 10 minutes talking about Tappable and your business journey as well. Tell me, Sam, let's get straight into it. What makes Tappable unique?
I think lots of people can make software, but where Tappable is a little bit different is understanding the why, really getting to the crux of why do you think you want what you think you want, and marrying business strategy, commercial strategy with technological strategy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where we're a little bit different to others.
Brilliant. So Tappable is all about creating apps and solving solutions. Is that right?
Correct. Yes. Bespoke software, but that's not as sexy as saying we make apps and web apps.
Okay.
So absolutely.
So it's more about business process, right? That's really what you're doing. You're adding value and you're automating business process and putting that value onto an app.
Yeah, streamlining efficiencies, creating new data, creating new sales and marketing opportunities, as well as, of course, launching social media startups and kick-ass tech for healthcare, all of that sort of stuff.
Fantastic. So as we kind of dive into that a bit more then, as folks are watching, what is the problem that you actually solve for your customers?
We simplify the process of bringing in technology. There is a requirement for a customer. We think we want this thing, or we have this problem.
Mm-hmm.
And what we do is help them solve it with technology. And they may not necessarily know what they want, or they think they want something and it's not actually the thing that can solve the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So we make things easier. We enable things and processes to be better with tech.
Love it. So it's all about leverage and systems and process, right? Which is what every
Absolutely.
business needs to be able
Yeah.
to scale and become efficient. And that's kind of where people kind of get stuck, is they kind of jump that chasm and they kind of get into the growth curve. Then they really struggle with efficiency and leverage. And you must see it all the time with your clients.
Yeah, very much so. In fact, some of our best successes are businesses who are just on the cusp of significant growth. They've either raised a lot of money, they've just been acquired, they've just merged, and their systems and internal processes are just still paper-based, still Excel-based, and they're just not geared up for the extra work that's coming their way. So we get involved at a transformational level and prepare them for that.
Love it. So going to that next level, fantastic. So tell me a bit about Tappable, Sam. How long's Tappable been around?
12 years, maybe our 13th year. So we were one of the very first dedicated mobile app agencies in the UK, rebranded a few times since then. But yeah, been around a long time now.
Fantastic. And it's an amazing success story, I know. So yeah, actually, isn't it amazing? Kind of 9 out of 10 businesses don't get past 10 years, right? So you're doing something right to be in that 10%.
Thank you. Yeah, well, we still operate and act like a startup. That's why I've got these, horrendous bags under the eyes, and I think I have a family. I think they live with me. Don't see them, but yeah, we still operate at that sort of an ethos, really.
And you're a significant size organization. You got a decent sized team, right?
Yeah, about 20 or 20. I think 24. I should know this number exactly, but it fluctuates up and down a bit with projects. But yeah, we're about 24 at the minute at full capacity.
Fantastic. So look, if that's where you've got to, right, over the last 12 years, what are the plans for the business? Where do you expect to be in 5 years from now?
We don't have this desire to be massive. I don't want to be a 60, 70, 80 man agency, because I still like answering the phone and really getting involved at the strategic level. I don't want projects just to be numbers. So we do want to scale a bit. I think, hopefully twice the size of people is sort of the absolute maximum.
Mm-hmm.
But we found our specialisms, I think, and we're going to sort of niche down a little bit in those, not exclude the other stuff. And that's really sort of healthcare and medical systems, as well as corporate companies that have hardware. So Bluetooth dishwashers, heat sensing devices, Bluetooth powered smart device, IoT. We've done a lot of that stuff and a lot of healthcare stuff, as well as the startups. We want to really scale our sort of startup partnerships and some exciting initiatives launching later this year on that front.
Amazing. I'll imagine, there's a lot of buzz around AI at the moment. Is that going to be something that's going to come into your sphere? What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, it's my hobby at the minute. is understanding and attempting to predict where it goes. I think the last month, literally the last month, has seen the fastest evolution of something that was pretty good already, which is now even better. And I think what the way that the world has gone is less understanding it as artificial intelligence and more as assisted intelligence. So actually, it's not going to replace us; it's going to make us better. So bringing it into things to make you more efficient at those things, absolutely. There's a gold rush, of course. Everyone's trying to make the app that cracks the world with AI, and there's another 150,000 released every day. So we're not jumping on that, but yes, we are talking to some clients about some strategic places and assisted intelligence may be able to help them.
Interesting. I love that. Assisted intelligence. And do you know what? It's really interesting. Whenever any new shock or change comes along, a lot of response from a lot of people is fear. But kind of some of the more progressive people that I'm hearing talking about AI are actually talking about embracing it. So that notion of, it's here to stay. It's not going to go away, right?
Absolutely. And we go back 10 years, and when we talk about AI, it's going to replace us, shopkeepers, warehouse staff. And it's come after marketing and technology like that. It's blindsided us. No one predicted it was going to come this way, but it's fascinating. And I think we should embrace it, because if you don't, you get left behind.
So let me ask you then, Sam, with that in mind, what are the challenges for business owners ahead? What do you see as the challenges ahead?
I think economy-wise, it's so unpredictable. I mean, we had Brexit, COVID. There's a war going on. Cost of living, so all of these factors, so unpredictable, and they are controlling how well companies are doing. So how much they can invest at a business investing in themselves level, which is ironic, because it should be the time actually that they do invest to protect themselves against things later on to make things more efficient. But also at a startup level, we're finding it very difficult to raise money, and businesses and startups we know should be raising money are struggling right now.
We're going to come on to that in a second, because I know you've got some exciting stuff happening around that. So tell me, let's talk about Sam for a second. You've been in business now, you've run and established a significant organization in the last 12 years. What have been your biggest learnings personally, Sam, around building a great business?
I think people, because people are what make the business. Certainly in a service agency, we don't have a product we sell. We sell our experience and our time. And I think people is the biggest challenge and opportunity, and all my pain points are around people, as well as all my greatest successes. And I think as if you empower people, let people fail, it's the best way to learn is to fail, whilst keeping them close by. If you can predict it's going to happen, just empower people. It was my dad told me years ago, just surround yourselves with people who are far better at the job than you are, and you'll be okay. So that's what I've done for the last 12 years.
There's that great term, I can't remember who coined it, but failing forwards, right? Learning from your mistakes.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's where experience comes from.
Definitely love that. So tell me, Sam, what inspires you?
Seeing the world change, firstly, because I'm on the edge of still appreciating what the world was like pre-internet. Right, I remember those days, pre-mobile phones.
You can't be that old, Sam.
I am. I was, yes, I can. I was the guy in school, with the Del Boy coach selling all the mobile phones. Who wants a phone when they first came out? I think what inspires me is just seeing this continual curve of change and acknowledging it and seeing where it's going to go. I mean, 20 years ago, the world is unrecognizable. But me personally, and this is a really, really cliche answer, but I genuinely enjoy watching people do well, whether that is a customer, whether it is who we can see has had a great success from something we started, whether it's a startup who's doing great things and they're just living and breathing their dream now because we've helped them, or whether it's people in this business. And one of the greatest, and I selfishly want to help other people, because I can't remember what book it was from, but the best way to inspire and motivate yourself is inspire and motivate someone else. So I just love doing that because it makes me feel better. So I do it all for selfish reasons.
Fantastic. Oh, I love that, Sam. That's really cool. Look, my penultimate question, and I know this is exciting in your business. Tell me, what's hot news in your business right now?
So I think the thing that we're most excited about is, given the difficulty it is starting startups now and raising money, we have over the last 5 years done some of that ourselves, started our own startups. We've sort of incubated and nurtured some really cool founders and helped them start. And we haven't really told the world we do much of that. So we're moving into that. We've got a good investor network, great partner network of marketers, legal, all things you can imagine that you need an ecosystem of startups. So we're about to start telling the world that we are open for business for people to come to us, where we can co-invest, we can bring further investment on board, and of course we can help build the product and technology. So that's super exciting for us. We haven't figured out the strategy, but we are looking forward to it.
All right. So look, that's mega exciting, and I know a lot of the viewers will be interested in that. So tell me, Sam, how can people get in contact with you?
Sure. Well, tappable.co.uk. You can find me on there. My email, my LinkedIn. If you just search Sam Furr, I'm pretty much I come up quite easily. So yeah, LinkedIn, and hit me on the website. And I personally answer the phone when you call the number on the website, because I still love it so much. So ring that number.
Brilliant, Sam. It's been great talking to you. Thank you so much for telling us the story of Tappable. Thank you for sharing your personal journey, and folks.
And thank you for having me.
You're welcome. It's great to see you, Sam. Thanks
for
joining.
Folks, thanks, Mark.
If you found that useful and you want to be on Business Spotlight, then get in contact. Contact me. You can do that through LinkedIn. You can go to miltonkeynes.actioncoach.uk on the website, and I'd love to chat with you. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.